what's in my garage? For that, we need to go to my garage, which is right here where I'm standing. It's more of a storage unit right now. We are doing some stuff and things, so there is a lot of stuff in my garage right now. But nonetheless, I'm going to show you guys what's creeping in my garage. And some of you might be sad that there is a bunch of stuff piled on top of it right now and everything. Nonetheless, it's a project. It's something we've been working on for a while. And here it is. This is my wife's FC. I bought it for her for our last wedding anniversary, and here it sits. We bought it as a complete shell, and since then we haven't done much to it because time is limited and I am always working on a bunch of other things, and we're, parents and everything. My wife doesn't get a lot of time to come out here and mess with it either, so as of right now, it's completely stripped. Everything's gone inside of it. It was a factory blue interior, which is all in my shed now. So yeah, you can see everything's out of it. It's a Florida car. Doesn't really have any rust. It has one rust hole in the floor, which I have no clue how that got there. And this puppy's got 270,000 miles on it. Don't know how many times it was rebuilt beforehand, but nonetheless. We are keeping it rotary. I would never blaspheme any form of an RX-7 with not putting a rotary back in it. Especially, like this was the pinnacle of the 80s with Mazda, was the RX-7. And this is a GXL, so it's factory 5 lug, sunroof car and everything. We're going to be either putting a 3-rotor or another 13B in it. And we're doing wide body on it, full wide body. I actually have 85 millimeter front fenders halfway fitted right now. Kind of see, yeah, these are some wide guys. And we're putting the 80 millimeter quarters on the back. We got to chop out this whole rear section and put quarters on it. And this is going to get filled over because it's going to have a fuel cell in it. But regardless, I know it's going to take a long time. Everything costs money. I wanted to put a 20B in it because my wife wants something that we can, have some go-fast fun in, but it needs to be something that's able to be aesthetically appealing as well, which is why we're doing the wide body on it. But 20Bs are just really hard to find nowadays, and they cost quite a bit of money. For a used 20B is about $10,000 right now. So I'm probably going to get a 13B and have one of my dudes here in Florida slap it together for me. I'll probably just buy all the parts for it. I'll have him assemble the engine, and I'll finish everything else. And I was talking back and forth with him. With street tuning, we should be around 700 to 800 wheel horsepower. And this, I know it's not just the engine. There's going to be a whole lot of fuel and cooling and everything. It's going to be a few years before this is on the road, but when it is on the road, it's going to be extremely angry. I'm hoping on a full out balls to the wall tune we'll be making over 1,000 with a 13B in this, or a 20B, and hopefully one day it'll be something amazing. But right now, here she sits.